pull me up.
Tryna hide from the camera. I ain't going outside today. Couldn't find hot tech. So I'm drinking on egg today. I'ma put up in style. We gon' do a drive-by in the rain. I'ma take it to trial. Pray the Lord I beat the case. That man they be calling, I don't do no talk. So get the fuck out of my face. Gotta take in a chopper with $100,000 up in the race. You know I ain't sleeping, you know that I'm with it. I shoot him right up in his face. 3 say that I'm tripping, you know that I'm dripping. I'm wrapped in saran today. I just bought a brand new watch from God, I ain't put it on yet. I don't care about no bitch, I ain't giving no shit. Spend it all on my homies. I could put on my son from my car to my house, everything I own it. When they come to that money, you know I ain't staying, I be on it. I just got a pet monkey, can't start on a tiger, but really don't want it. My son don't like it. He say that we beefing, you know I won't fight him. My clip full of thunder, you know that I strike. Wanna join NBA, go catch you a body. Free Kevin Gates is murder for hire. Double G gang on the front of my title. Got rid of my Glock and I bought me a right. Tryna hide from the camera. I ain't going outside today. Couldn't find hot tech. So I'm drinking on egg today. I'ma put up in style. We gon' do a drive-by in the rain. I'ma take it to trial. Pray the Lord I beat the case. I jump out at your house, I ain't shoot from the cone. Ben bought me a bitch, but I really don't want. I don't do no capping, I keep it 100. Right now I'm recording with 10,000 on. He say he won't smoke, but I know he don't want. Shoot him and his bitch and I up on his home. You know how I'm feeling, I don't gotta say it. Face air proud, all by my loan. Tryna hide from the camera. I ain't going outside today. Couldn't find hot tech. So I'm drinking on egg today. I'ma put up in style. We gon' do a drive-by in the rain. I'ma take it to trial. Pray the Lord I beat the case. Yeah.
I ain't going outside today. Did he say spin in the wraith? Do we know? Can we look up the lyrics?
Let me look.
Right now we're having a debate, guys. Sorry. Does NBA Boy say I might, what did I say? Spin in the rain?
Rain, yeah.
Might
It's Wraith. We gonna do a drive-by in the Wraith.
Do a drive-by in the wraith. In
Wraith.
the wraith, Rav. In the wraith.
In the Wraith.
In the wraith. Welcome back to the morning after. It's a morning show that makes yesterday's bad beats, bad bets feel a little bit lighter because we had a night of sleep in the morning to talk about it. Josh, you're back.
We're back. Finally. It's been so long.
Dude, it's actually been too long.
It's been how long? 2 weeks since we've been back in stew together?
Yeah, literally, since we've been back in stew together. Good morning, everyone that's tuned in. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're in the chat right now, just want to let you know we love you. So welcome back in. Josh, we had a great night sweats last night. It was hysterical. It's me, Rav, and Lauren just botting for about 4 hours. It was actually hysterical. Lauren smacked a 4-piece, but don't let her lie to you. She also fucked the stream lineup with Grayson Allen. So I'm not letting that squeak. But she did hit a 4-man.
She did say to be cautious with her play because she hasn't gone to the NBA in a long time.
That is also true. She did hit a 4-man, though.
Krabs
she did hit a 4-man. We had this conversation last night about Rav, and I just feel as though it needs to be reiterated. Since Rav has been hired, he has not given me a single green square.
That's crazy.
Not one singular green square.
Is that actually true?
That's actually true.
Rav, get on.
Every time I put Rav's back against the ball and it's like, yeah, I need a square. Not one green square.
Time a lot green or not?
Yeah. You didn't give me time a lot.
I thought I did.
No.
And that other...
You didn't. I was like, what about Bryce Lance? Do you want that one? And you were like, no. I watched the tape.
Okay, but we Krabs went together, so I had to give one of them.
No, you didn't.
I didn't give any in that college football TV.
No.
That's just cap.
I literally brought up, I go, what about time a lot pass plus rush? And then there's silence, and you're like, and then you go, I like that.
Okay, but I was part of both.
Not one green square.
Not one.
Not one. Not a singular green. Not a singular green square from Ravington. But tonight he's gonna give us one.
We
We have another night sweats. We're gonna run it back again as long as Lauren's voice is okay. She was literally losing it live at the end. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't get to watch. I was on a plane.
I've never been with someone where their voice is actively leaving their body. It was insane. I've never seen it happen. It was like literally like, you know, in like your health bar when you're in the storm and
Yeah,
it's like
just
starts
slowly going
eating
down,
away. Like
yeah.
it was
That's what it was
nuts.
like.
I've never seen anything like it.
Dude, that happened to me one time at a concert, and I can just feel it like going and going and going. By the end of it, I knew like I was like screaming the words. I knew nothing was coming out. You can't even tell though. It's so loud in there.
Shocked.
Yeah, tough.
But it was a fun night, so we had a good time.
Let's go.
I hit the college football 2-piece. Shout out Time Lot.
Shout out.
And Bryce Lance.
Dude, that game was electric. Montana State made that a game.
Electric.
Also, I never realized that game was in Frisco.
It's in Frisco every year.
I didn't know that.
-3.5, lost outright. Here we go.
Here we go.
I think that's 3 years running now. I can't pick the FCS champion.
Well, they were down 28-3,
I
and they
know,
made it a
gosh.
game. So that was
Tommy Mlott I had is more than 278 pass plus rush. He had 72 yards at half.
yeah. And then I'm
Came
sure
out
it
and
was.
went bustos.
he went
Shout out
crazy.
Tommy Mlott. He will forever be goated for that. Bryce Lance is an absolute dog. Better than his brother.
I mean,
Better than his brother.
he's a receiver, right?
Better than his brother.
He's a receiver, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than his brother.
I didn't get to watch the game. I was just box score checking, and I just saw that he made 1 million catches.
Some of the catches he made last night were also insanity.
Really?
Like pure insanity, dude. Pure insanity.
When are they not going to win that championship? Is there ever going to be a year when North
Whenever
Dakota
I
State doesn't win?
pick them, because I'm 3 years in a row now incapable of picking the FCS champion.
So next year, when they make it there, and you're not going to fade them.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know it's coming, too. Shout out Wisconsin. We knew they were going to beat the shit out of Rutgers.
Shout out.
Also, not enough people are giving me credit. Minnesota plus 5.5.
Wow, you had that?
How about it? How about it? I gave the breakdown yesterday on why you take Minnesota plus 5.5. I've never trusted Ohio State. You take the Big Ten team at home. I did want to say, however, UT Rio Grande Valley, go fuck yourself. Just want to get that one out of the way early and move from that. The over in the Nets game, I will not be taking any responsibility for because everyone got marked out after I took the over, so that's your fault. Not my fault, your fault. Not my fault, your fault. And last bet was, what was my last bet?
What did you have?
Oh, Montana State minus 3.5 outright loser.
yeah.
Here we go.
GG. Here we go.
Here is the thing that we have to do before we talk about the things I want to talk about today, Josh. Rav's in trouble, dude.
Why?
I don't know if you saw last night. The BTL squad ride was the Spurs minus 3.5.
Yeah.
Trent had the Spurs in his Fugazi.
I did see that.
And Rav made the rookie mistake of posting a green check mark next to the Spurs when they were up 15.
Oh my god, I didn't even see that. I just saw Trent text.
And I haven't contacted or been in contact with Trent. But all he said under Rav's tweet was, "You're fucking done." and then doubled down in the Bookit
In the
group chat.
Yeah.
You're fucking done.
That is unbelievable.
I don't know what kind of storm
He
is on
doesn't get over shit like that
No.
either. Like, he won't.
No, he
He
won't.
still talks about when I fake banged Kentucky in March Madness when it was like the second half of the first quarter or something. Nothing even
I
really
got news
happened.
for you. He talked about it over breakfast this morning.
100%.
And I haven't had the opportunity to communicate with him yet. But there's a storm coming.
Oh, yeah.
And I could feel it on the horizon.
Next week when
the
he gets
lightning-
back.
yeah, the
Next
lightning-
Tuesday is going to be a movie.
The lightning is striking. The clouds are getting dark. It's bad. It's going to be bad around these parts.
It is.
It's going to be bad around these parts.
That's good.
But that was
I can't believe he did
generation.
that. I
That was
can't.
generation.
Rav, that's actually insane.
But I get what he was doing because that's what Trent does.
He does.
Once one leg sells, he just greens out the rest of the lay. But man,
Oh, that's what he did. I thought he greened it out like he cashed the bet. But
did.
that was just but the parlay was already sold.
yeah, but
right?
they were up 15 when he did it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's that bad. Trent does do that, so he can't bitch
But
about
we'll leave it for esteemed Krabs. I'm sure the BTL boys are gonna blame it on him.
Yeah,
for
100%.
Even though this is the annoying part. Even though Rav and I yesterday literally said we're taking the Bulls. I almost tweeted the Bulls, and then I saw it was a squad ride. Rav and I had the perfect breakdown of why you take the Bulls. Lonzo Ball makes you guys a better team, regardless.
Yes, he
When he's
does.
out there, he just makes you a better team. Them coming back, like when you watch the game, there was a moment in that fourth quarter, time winding down, ball's going out of bounds. Lonzo Ball jumps into the crowd, grabs the ball, perfect pass, Kobe White to get it inbounds. And then Kobe White went and scored and took the lead. That was the first lead they took.
Yeah. You see,
And
Kobe
Rav and I
White.
were up here like, dude, I think you just take the +3.5. You can literally rewind the tape yesterday. I loved the Bulls yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the Bulls have actually like not, surprisingly, not been that bad.
Dude,
I mean, they're bad, but
Lonzo Ball, the more minutes he gets, the better you guys are going to be.
100%.
Like,
Dude, also
he's phenomenal.
You see Kobe poster.
Yeah,
Wemby?
dude.
That was crazy.
But Kobe playing like that, I genuinely believe is because Lonzo's now on the
100%
floor.
because he doesn't have to facilitate.
Because
He
Kobe's
just
not a
scores.
point guard.
He's not.
He
just
wasn't.
scores.
He wasn't a point guard at UNC.
No, yeah.
And he's not a point guard in the NBA. Lonzo Ball is the epitome of a point guard.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why he wrote the verses for LiAngelo. He's a facilitator.
Oh, he
on
wrote
every
those?
asset of his life.
He wrote those?
Yeah, dude, he's credited on the song.
That's actually sick.
I don't know if he wrote all of them, but he's credited.
I might swerve, bend that corner. Whoa.
What does that mean?
I might swerve, bend that corner.
Yeah.
I would assume that he's driving really fast in the car and swerving around the corner.
But bend the corner. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's what it means. I would
I
assume.
might tweak you out in a bit. No, it's sick. It's actually
It's
sick.
sick.
It's a great song. It's an unbelievable
It
song.
is.
Um,
I saw something. It was like, if you told somebody in 2016 that the Lions would be celebrating
I
the
saw that.
LiAngelo Ball music, that would be
you would be shot dead.
shot
in
dead.
GTA.
so good.
No, yeah, it's unbelievable song. I mean, LeVar Ball is 3 for 3.
3 for 3.
How do you go 3 for 3 when Michael Jordan goes 0 for 5?
Yeah, I don't know.
How's that possible?
I don't know.
How's that actually possible?
I do not know.
How's that possible, man? Something I want to talk about. Let's run What in the World, and then we'll get into the slate a little bit later.
Let's. Bow, bow, bow.
I forgot to grab.
Back.
Welcome back to What in the World, the news segment of the morning after. Job about happened in the news last night. Josh, not so much the news, but a conversation we had on Night Sweats last night that I would love to hear your answer. You get to have a dinner with 3 people,
Okay.
dead or alive.
Okay.
Do you want to hear my 3 first?
Sure.
You get to have dinner with 3 people dead or alive. These are the 3 I'm picking. I want a good conversation. I want some big thinkers, and I want some entertainment. We talked about it last night on Night Sweats. I thought it was a great conversation. First man that I'm inviting, Marcus Aurelius from Rome. If you look up Marcus Aurelius' writings, he was a phenomenal thinker.
Okay.
Regardless, that Roman era, he was probably not a great guy, but just the way he spoke about Rome, the way he spoke about life and philosophy, he was phenomenal.
Okay.
Second, I'm bringing Theo Vaughn.
That's good.
Bringing Theo Vaughn, a little bit of entertainment. Sometimes there's going to be some dead space. Oh my God, Rav, you're goated. I'm backing on Rav, he's goated. I'm bringing Theo Vaughn for a little bit of entertainment, dead space. I know he's going to say something crazy, and I like talking crazy a little bit, so it'd be fun to have Theo Vaughn in the same room. Round it off, I'm bringing Drake. You just need someone. You just need someone that's there for a
vibes
good
guy?
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need someone that's there for a good time, doesn't mind having a little booze, and probably has crazy stories.
Yeah.
I feel like that dinner would be electric.
That'd be a good dinner.
Me, Theo Vaughn, Drake, and Marcus Aurelius. Tell me that wouldn't be unbelievable dinner.
Rav telling it. That'd be a good dinner. That'd be a good dinner. I don't even know who Marcus Aurelius is. Literally
He was
no
a
idea.
Roman emperor.
Yeah. Well, that'd be cool.
He was a Roman emperor when Rome was at its peak.
Okay. I gotta think, dude. I mean, I guess I'll go with a comedian. I'll go with my favorite comedian, Chris Farley. I'll go with him. I
he's
fucking
so
love
good.
Chris Farley. Another comedian that I love.
You're just going straight laughs?
I'm gonna go 2 comedians.
All right.
Bernie Mac. Fucking
Bernie Mac is goated.
love the Bernie Mac show growing up.
Bernie Mac is goated. Are you going straight laughter? Just 3 comedians?
I feel like yeah. Like if you're gonna go out to dinner, like you want some fun. You know what? Maybe we'll bring. How about just a random one? Let's get Genghis Khan in there. I want to see what that dude was thinking.
Dude, he's like a horrible dude.
I mean, so was everyone killed people back then. I want to know what it was like.
Yeah, but he was.
I know he killed like fucking 10% of the population.
But his
didn't he?
DNA is in like 60% of the
I know,
population.
yeah.
'Cause he was just raping.
I want to know what that was like.
Raping?
Just everything. What it was like living back then.
That's a Genghis
You
Khan
act like
is a crazy
you act like
pig.
the Roman Empire wasn't doing shit like that.
Yeah, but Genghis Khan is like one of the worst guys.
I just want to know what it was like.
No, yeah, I mean, what was it like? Just murdered everybody. No, you most likely
dude,
have his blood in you.
That dude was literally like goated back then. You know he was goated.
I don't know about goated. I think people were
Well,
like,
they were
this
scared
guy
of
is a
him.
fucking horrible dude. He might smell.
Everyone then smells.
No, dude. Romans had baths at that point. Marcus is showing up bathed.
They did.
Even though they all used one sponge.
I'm just trying to think of someone in history.
Foul, dude.
I'm just trying to think of someone in history that just did like insane shit that I'd want to know about, and I feel like, or like, there's no person, but like someone that built the pyramids. I feel like that'd be sick. I don't know who built them though.
Wow.
Who built them? That'd be sick.
Yeah, the pyramid. Well, you'd be aliens.
Aliens, yeah.
You'd just be having dinner with aliens.
I don't know, dude. I really can't think of a third one. I think that I like my first two though. I think Bernie Mac and Chris Farley would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be unbelievable.
Also, Bernie Mac Bears, so we could talk about Caleb Williams.
Bernie Mac would be electric. I do fuck with Bernie Mac. The football, dude. College football season come to an end. We're getting really, really close. We got 2 more games left. Realistically,
I know. It's
in
crazy.
terms of like big games. I mean, like we have
2
this
weeks,
round
yeah,
and
yeah.
the next round.
Yeah, 2 weeks, yeah.
What were your top 3 favorite moments of college football this year?
This whole year?
Yeah, I was thinking about this last night. I have. I'm gonna go with number 1 was Jackson Dart's last game for Ole Miss. Like that was
That's
just
crazy.
But that was just like the perfect like. And then to hear him talk after the game of just being like, because when you think about his journey going from USC, like not getting any burn, like really reviving the Ole Miss program from where it was before he got there, to throw for 400 yards, 5 touchdowns, either way, stat padding or not, that was just like a perfect way to go out.
Yeah.
Number 2 is that Georgia-Bama game where Ryan Williams did the dead leg spin.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable.
That was insane.
Like that game, just top to bottom, was unbelievable. And then my third, I forgot the exact game, but I can go back and look at my Twitter, was when I had $150 on Kyron Leach to score a touchdown, and it was the last possession of the game, and he scored. That was like, I was in the bar literally by myself with 150 on straight. Kyron Lacey scored a touchdown, and LSU couldn't do anything all game. Last drive, Kyron Lacey touchdown. That was like just the perfect, like just bustos, then went home. It's got to be something with Mizzou.
My number 1 was Mizzou probably beating Iowa. Brady Cook going out on top his last game. It was a comeback too. I was going to say that Bama-Georgia game too. That game was just that was the best game of the year, not even close.
That was unbelievable.
Dude, also, I would say the ASU Texas game last week. That game was fucking electric. Like that was one of the better games I've ever seen.
That is a good.
But also, Brady Cook going to the hospital and then coming back and
that was
winning the game.
Also sick. That was also sick.
That was sick.
That was also sick.
I don't know, dude. There's so much shit that happened. There's also like, I don't know why, but like NIU beating Notre Dame for me, that was fucking sick. Like I watched that entire game.
That was sick.
I don't know.
That was sick.
That's it.
Maybe Vanderbilt beating Bama too. That was electric.
Yeah, that was sick.
Just not even because I care about the Vanderbilt Bama, just because they brought the goalpost on Broadway.
Yeah, that was
like
sick.
that is insane, dude.
Oklahoma slapping the shit out of Bama after Oklahoma stunk.
Yeah.
Michigan beating Ohio State.
That was
a good
especially
one.
with everything that happened after that. Like the flag planting, and now it's illegal to plant flag. Also, how about Ohio State? The kid on Ohio State grabbing the Oregon towel and brother.
Yeah.
You guys can't get mad when people flex on you and then do the same shit. Like that's
Exactly,
just like the most Ohio State thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it is.
So
really
annoying,
is.
dude.
Yeah.
The trip out dance.
Yeah.
Just really happy that emerged this year. That was electric.
Yeah.
But yeah, what a great college football season, dude.
Great season. It's not done yet, dude. We got some.
We got some good games coming. No, we got some good games coming up. We got some good games coming up. Speaking of good and bad, did you see Amy Schumer's about to put out possibly the worst movie of all time?
I didn't watch it, but I just saw your tweet. Yeah. I
mean, you don't even have to watch it.
I won't watch it. Yeah.
You
I
don't
just
even have to
assume.
watch
Yeah. There's not a single good movie she's ever put out.
Let's pretend we're in that writer's room.
Or a joke.
Let's pretend we're in that writer's room.
Okay.
Here's my pitch for a movie. I'm Amy Schumer.
You're Amy Schumer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just keep in mind, everything that's about to come out of my mouth isn't funny. What if we did a movie where I pretended to be pregnant?
That's it?
Yeah. What if we did a movie where I pretended to be pregnant and everyone was nice to me? What would your actual answer be?
I don't know.
How do they get money for a movie like that? And then you watch a trailer and you're like, who did that?
It's not even like the premise of the movie. It's just like she's not funny at all. Like I don't know.
The movie also sucks.
Yeah, but I don't. there's a ton of movies where the premise sucks. Like, who's paying that woman? I'm sure she's getting $5 to $10 million to be in that movie.
But Josh, that premise
who's paying her to
sucks.
do that? What's up?
Like, premise of movies suck. That premise actually sucks.
Yeah, no, I know it does. But also, she's in it.
She's
I've
faking
literally
pregnant. Like, I don't even understand
yeah,
the bit.
It's gonna be funny, dude. I'm sure.
Like, what is that?
I don't know. I've literally never found her funny.
It's gonna be a generationally bad performance.
It is. Speaking of female comedians, though, one that's actually funny. Did you see Nikki Glaser?
Dude, she's on an all-time.
That was
she's on an all-time.
unbelievable, dude. She's so good. She's so good.
However, I did see this, and it was an interesting take. I don't know if I could be her boyfriend.
Why not?
Some of the shit she says, I would just be like, what?
I mean, it's a joke. Like,
yeah, but then there's some stuff where it's like, okay, that felt a little too close to him.
she's always been like that, though.
I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah, I mean,
Just hand up. I'm not good with that stuff. I don't know if I could do it.
I don't know.
Just the one where she's like, if my boyfriend won a lottery ticket to sleep with Tom Brady, I'd shoot him.
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you're making me sound so average.
It's a joke.
I know, but like, I just couldn't do it. I know I couldn't do it.
Yeah. It's not like Tom Brady's about to hit up Nikki Glaser.
Ozempic's biggest night
That was
the
great.
best joke possibly of the
That was
year.
great. Also, another female comedian that fucking went crazy was, oh my God, what's her fucking name? The girl that was in the New Year's Eve or the New Year's Day thing.
Wasn't that Nikki Glaser?
No, not Nikki Glaser. Nikki Glaser was at the Golden Globes.
I thought it was the
yesterday.
same performance.
No, it's oh my God,
same
what is her
comedian.
name? The brunette girl. Why the fuck do I not know her name? But she went off on
Whitney
CNN. Whitney Cummings. That was so funny.
They're like the same comedian. I think they have
Whitney
the
Cummings
same,
is a little.
I
Yeah, they're
think they have
both
the
like
same
they're
humor.
both dirty, like very dirty. Yeah, Whitney Cummings was that dude. That was better. I think she was like, "Wait, I'm still on right now. You haven't come in
Yeah,
yet?"
that was
so
nuts.
great.
Well, she said something fucking crazy just for like that kind of TV.
Oh, I know, 100%. I mean,
Jesus.
she was just shitting.
All right, Trent Daddy Plug, keep it in your goddamn
know.
shorts.
Yeah, that's what I was laughing at.
God. You know how horned up you got to be to just type in Twitch? I'd fuck her too.
And Kish admitted and permitted her.
Jesus.
Kish permitted him to say that.
Jesus. No way Kish permitted that.
Yeah, it says Kisher added permitted term. I'd fuck her.
Kish. Kish. She did rip on Biden on CNN, but he was already asleep.
He was.
He was already asleep, man.
That was so
He was already
good.
asleep.
I'm
I had
not,
to
I'm
permit
not
that.
even
God
saying-
damn it, Kish.
The like, if they push Kamala any harder down our throats, you can call her Pfizer. That was so good. That was so good.
Speaking of pushing things down our throats, did you see Woody Johnson came out yesterday and tried to walk back and said, my son does not have any pull within the organization and does not make any football decisions.
Surely he does.
So why does every player in management say that he calls them and goes in the locker room?
Yeah. I mean, I don't believe him at all. At all. Also, you guys are interviewing.
I know.
Just getting that interview is fucking insane. You got Matt Nagy, Ron Rivera, and Rex Ryan on
Arthur
deck.
Smith.
And Art Smith.
Yeah.
And Aaron Glenn, I think, the DC from the Lions.
Yeah, no, we might be headed towards a generational blow up.
I have a feeling that you guys are going to get Rex Ryan back.
I don't
I don't know
him back.
why. I have a weird feeling.
I don't want him back, dude.
Also, you didn't even request. I guess he might not have wanted to go there, but you didn't even request an interview with Ben Johnson.
And it might be after they're done with the season.
Well, he's going to be gone by the time he's done with the
hoping.
season.
I'm hoping.
We're interviewing on Thursday. The
Speaking of
Patriots
you
are
guys,
interviewing
this is my
Friday.
first time talking to you since the Bears beat the Packers.
I know.
How do you
dude.
feel, dude? The curse is broken.
I know.
The curse
I know.
is broken.
It feels good. People will say it's because Jordan Love didn't play, but they were down bigger when Jordan Love was in that game. So I don't know, dude. It felt great, honestly. I just knew we were gonna fuck it up. Once DJ Moore fumbled, I was like, there it is. There are the Bears.
Me and my
then
buddies
somehow
Me and my buddies ever a conversation that I thought was hysterical at the Beat Ups Council. You think DJ Moore, when he gets in the huddle and Caleb calls for another wide receiver screen to him, he goes,
yeah, probably.
every wide receiver screen DJ Moore catches, he gets blown up. It's
He scored a
literally like,
touchdown on
it is
one.
literally like a prisoner of war. It's just torture.
Yeah.
It's
Well-
literally, it never seemed like somebody blocks and then he just gets blown up. Like I could
Yeah.
just imagine they're in the huddle and you call it like 10 times a game. He's like, all right, DJ, this one's going to you, brother. What? We're screening again. He just goes.
Just an interesting. It's interesting when we run it to the larger side of the field, and there isn't a single other blocker out there with him.
Zero.
It's just him.
Zero.
So the linemen have to run like 15 yards to get there.
Zero.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. That was electric. Also, Cairo Santos in the Drogba celebration, though. So
Damn
sick.
it, dude. I was about to ask you. I was be like, this is going to tell me if you actually know ball. Do you know what Cairo Santos
Yeah, of
celebration was
course.
from? Because somebody quoted you and was like, what the fuck is this?
What?
Bro. How do you not know that ball?
I knew right away, dude. That was so
Same.
sick.
That was electric.
So
dude.
sick.
Also, the Bears don't get those.
We do not get those.
You don't get those, dude.
I just knew. I was sitting there, like, not even looking. I'm like, this is not going to go in. I know this is not going in. And then it was the same feeling I had last time he played them.
Yeah, of course.
I knew it wasn't going in last time.
Of course.
But yeah,
course.
that was awesome. Like, that felt really good to get a win against them. Also, it's a great way to end the season, I think, for Caleb. Like, just end on a high note, win a game. We're undefeated in 2025.
True.
We
so
can
are
say
we.
that. Yeah.
So are we, dude.
Yeah.
So are we.
Top of the league in 2025.
So are we, dude. So are we. Let's go, dude. Jets and Bears both got to win to end the year. How about that?
Mush. Ben Johnson said he would not take interviews from any teams he would not consider coaching for, and he has only accepted 2 interviews so far. It's the Bears and the Patriots. That's it. He hasn't accepted any other interviews. So,
Hang the banner.
we're getting Ben Johnson.
Hang the Ben Johnson banner in Chicago.
We're getting Ben Johnson.
Yeah, what a weird way to end the year. We both get a win
I know, it's crazy.
on a high note. How about it? Look at us. Who would have thought?
I know.
Not me.
We only dropped 1 spot, too, in the draft. So I don't think you guys dropped at all. Maybe 1 spot.
Well, no, we moved up to
Really?
7.
You guys were
It's the
8.
Patriots one.
Mm.
And the Panthers one.
Yeah. That's sick.
Shout out.
That's sick. We're only 10, so I'm taking a win against the Packers for 1 spot. If it was like 5 spots, I'd be like,
Dude, you're
1,
taking a win
we
against the
take that.
Packers for 10 spots.
Yeah, that was our Super Bowl. I was
You
literally
kidding, dude?
seeing edits of that game as if the Bears just won the Super Bowl.
Did you see the video I sent you?
No, on what?
You didn't see that on Instagram?
No, I didn't watch it.
You're going to have to
I'll watch
somehow
it.
pull it up for the chat.
On Instagram, you sent it?
Yeah. You could just show it to the camera.
All right, I'll show it to the camera.
Just move the mic and show it to the camera. If this is your first time seeing this video, holy God.
I might have seen it. If it's a Bears video, I'm sure
It had 9 likes when I sent it to you.
I'll let me
I don't
know.
know if you saw it.
Let me see. Oh, you sent it on Instagram.
Yeah. I don't know if you, because when I sent it, it had 9 likes.
It's got 4.
I get that.
All right, we're done.
I hate your franchise.
That was so bad.
I hate your franchise.
That was so bad.
I hate your franchise.
I don't know where these people are in Chicago.
I hate
Like,
your
I've
franchise.
never seen that guy
I
or that
hate your
type of
franchise.
person.
I hate your franchise.
Dude, we're
That made me shut my phone last night. I sent that and shut my phone. I saw that and shut my phone.
I would too.
That
I
made me
would've.
shut my phone.
How did you even get that video on your feed, dude?
Dude, I have no idea. I literally have no idea. Popped up my reels with 9 likes. I was like, dude.
Well, somehow
what
it
is
has less
this?
likes now. It's got 4.
Okay,
So
maybe
there's
maybe
5
it had 3.
unlikes on
Maybe it
that
had 3
video.
or something. I don't know. But it was bad. It was bad. He was definitely just trying to do a Colts guy thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine editing that whole video, it gets 4 likes.
Yeah.
Hang it
And it just
up.
hang it up, yeah. Hang it up.
Hang that
Dude,
shit
I can't
up, dude.
I still can't believe we won.
I know. That is actually nuts.
I can't believe it. That punt return was also so
This is
sick.
the first time you beat them since 2012 or something?
2018 was the last time we beat them. 2015 was the last time we beat them in Lambeau. It was 11 straight games. That was our 12th game.
Wow.
That would have been our 12th game in a row losing. But
You almost had a full NFL season of losses at Lambeau.
Yep. No, we did. Right? Yeah, we did.
I mean, I'm talking like 17.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you
A
went there.
full, yeah. Yeah. That'd be tough.
Almost a full season of losses.
Yeah.
Just to the pack.
Yeah.
That one felt good. I know it did.
Oh, it felt, dude.
Because the first time we beat the Patriots after the Tom Brady era, it felt good.
It's also like, fuck the Packers at
Yeah,
all times.
well, of
I don't
course.
care how bad we are, how good they are, how bad they are. It's fuck them all the time. Also, you
Also-
see DJ Moore say, I mean, it's the Packers, so fuck 'em. at the end of the game, after the game.
Your locker room also never fails to surprise, much like the Jets. After that game, they're like, so what would you think about if you guys hired Mike Vrabel? I don't know what player was in the Bears.
Oh, it was,
but he was just
DeMarcus Walker.
like,
Yeah. A lot of bullshit.
A lot of bullshit be cleaned up.
Well, he was on the Titans before with Vrabel. That's why they asked him. Which is, I mean, I literally think it's between two people. We're getting Vrabel or Ben Johnson, I think. Ryan Poles said there's going to be a bunch of guys you don't expect that they're going to interview, but if they're interviewing, I think his name's Mike Kafka, the offensive coordinator for the Giants. How does that guy deserve an increase in pay?
Why would you do that?
I have no idea.
Dude, people are starting to ask questions. You might have lost the Bryce Young trade.
You might have lost the Bryce Young trade.
You might have got fleeced.
Surely.
You might have got fleeced.
Surely.
How cool is it, though, that he got Cam Newton's approval?
Yeah.
Sign of approval. Like, if I was a Panthers fan, that would mean the world to me.
Yeah.
That Cam Newton finally was like, Boogie approved, this guy is the guy. And it's also cool for Bryce Young because I've been a Bryce Young truther and have had to just sit on shit for 2 years now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I didn't know that, Matthew. That they went to the playoffs when he called plays. And then this year he didn't call plays.
Maybe go get him. Maybe go get Kafka.
Yeah.
Maybe go get Kafka.
He looks like a bot, too. He'd be the most Bears head guy.
Maybe go get Kafka. Maybe
We're
that's
gonna
the
get
guy.
somebody that no one's ever heard of, and he's gonna suck.
That might be the guy. Really quickly,
Yes,
we had this conversation on Night Sweats as well. You a hot tub guy?
I like the hot tub.
I'm
Depends.
not a hot tub guy.
Depends what kind of hot tub. Like, I don't like going in hot tubs at like resorts, but I'd go like in a hot tub if someone has it like at their house,
Like a private tub?
like a night, like one that like I know is clean and not disgusting.
Not a
I
hot
like
tub
hot
guy.
tubs. I'd rather go in a hot tub than a pool. Honestly.
Not a hot tub guy. What?
Yeah, 100%.
No.
100%.
No.
Yeah.
If there's a hot tub and a pool, you're picking the hot tub 10 times out of 10?
Yeah, probably. Unless it's hot as shit out. Yeah, probably.
Dude, well, obviously you're getting the pool if it's hot out, but
If it's like, let's say it's 65 degrees.
you're not getting in a hot
I
tub.
might get in the hot tub.
You're not getting in
Is it
the
nighttime?
hot
If it's
tub.
nighttime, it's the hot tub. If it's daytime, probably the pool. That's not crazy. One thing I do hate is the ocean, though. I do not go in the ocean.
What?
I don't like going in the ocean.
I don't like sand.
Yeah, neither do I.
I'm
That's
like
kind of why I
Anakin
don't
Skywalker.
like it. Yeah.
It's coarse, rough, and it gets everywhere.
I also just, yeah.
I hate sand. Growing up on the Jersey Shore, on the beach, was a nightmare just because of sand. I never liked the sand. Because then you go in the water, and you get out of the water covered in sand. You're covered.
Yeah, you're
And
wrong.
it gets everywhere.
Yeah,
It literally gets everywhere.
Yeah, you're finding sand everywhere.
I used to be, when I was in middle school, we would go down to the beach at night to look at the sunset. Socks in the sand. I would do it. I would do it. I would do it. Socks in the sand.
It still goes through the socks.
It does. It does. No, it does.
Yeah, I know.
And then you take the sock off. Sock is almost ruined. There's so much sand in it.
yeah.
And no matter how many times you run that thing through the washer, sand everywhere.
Is
dude.
there?
Sand literally everywhere. Like sand is everywhere.
I would just toss those away, probably. Those are socks you just sacrifice.
Sacrificial socks?
Yeah. 65 is not warm. I would say 65 is pretty nice.
Sacrificial socks.
Socks in the sand is the best feeling, Loki.
All right, wait, Taylor. I'm going to call the FBI. They're going to show up on your doorstep. Just let them in. Don't make them break in. Don't make them do something weird. Couple other things, Josh. Did you see that the Kings are starting to recreate the Providence College locker room photos?
Wait, say it again. Sorry.
The Kings are starting to recreate the Providence College locker room
Oh, no, I
photos.
didn't see
After
that.
every win, they do this.
Devin Carter.
And dude, they did it after the game yesterday. So I might have to be a Kings fan too, dude.
Yeah.
If they embrace the PC culture,
Well, they also
Devin Carter's also goated.
they were tweeting about him last night. Yeah.
Well, because it's the most interaction they get on tweets ever, dude. I'm not even kidding, dude. If you open a Devin Carter tweet, intern Mason literally tweeted about it. This is how special Providence College is, just on a larger scale. Every single time the Kings tweet about Devin Carter, there is, I'm not even kidding, 50 plus replies under the tweet. Fryer. Like, we're psychos, dude.
Yeah.
We're actually psychos.
Those are
dude.
all Mikey's burners.
Yeah, they're all my burners. Yeah, dude. And it's the most likes they get on tweets. The Kings. They're just like, oh my God.
I mean, yeah.
We finally got a guy. And who would have thought?
Yeah.
It'd be from the Providence College market.
It's kind of wild that their biggest fan bases probably aren't even Kings fans.
No. No. Literally, though. Like, actually. Insane. I'm looking at the tweets right now. It's hysterical. It's so good. Shout out to Intern Mason, though. He's doing a great job on the TMA account. Make sure you guys go follow him.
Everyone go follow that.
Can everyone go follow the Morning After account on Twitter? It's Bookit_TMA. And then go follow Intern Mason, who's doing a great job. Shout out Providence College. He's go.
Shout out. Shout out.
I had a really, really, really funny interaction at the barbershop yesterday that I want to tell you about. So I got my haircut yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get it out of the way because there's going to be a polar vortex on the way.
On Thursday.
This Thursday, we might get 7 to 9 inches of snow.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to get a haircut out of the way. Because with this haircut, I think I have to get it cut more frequently than I'm used to. Because when it gets a little too long, it's very brutal. Also, Josh, thanks for noticing. Didn't say a word about it, but it's okay. We're gonna move on.
I didn't know
it's fine.
what your hair looked like before that.
It's fine. Moving on. What up, Wendy's fan in the YouTube chat? 10 to 12 inches now. Holy shit. We might be snowed in for a month if that's the case.
Yeah, it's actually until it melts.
Like
Just
literally,
when the snow melts.
that might be a month.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Also, the bridges are gonna.
No, they're freezing.
Can it not? It can't snow at a certain temperature, right? So it can't even be that cold when it snows. I don't think.
What
Then
has
it
to
just
be-
turns into ice.
It has to be below freezing.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
For it to snow, is that true?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because then if it rains, it's ice.
No, I know, but I thought like at a certain temperature, yeah, it turns into ice, like ice.
Yeah, but it has to be below freezing.
I don't know. There's a
for it to
certain
snow.
temperature I feel like that it can't snow when it's too cold that it can't snow. I promise. I
It's
might
too
be so
cold that
wrong.
it can't snow.
That it can't snow.
I don't think you're right.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I think you're wrong.
No snow in Antarctica.
This might be your worst take in
Let me see.
our
Let me
almost
look it up.
200 episodes. It needs to be below 32
Yeah, but
to snow.
no, yeah, I'm wrong. So wrong.
Like, you actually couldn't have been more wrong.
I thought that it would just turn into like
I'm-
sheets of not
I'm-
like sheets, but like actual ice. Like hail.
Snow is just rain, but below the freezing
I
point.
understand that, but I thought that it would turn into ice at some point. Thought snow was like a sweet spot.
Josh, that was an air ball.
That was an air ball. I'll take it.
That was honestly, hang the banner. That was the worst take we've had yet. And I've said some crazy shit.
That wasn't even a take. That was just being dumb.
Yeah, but I'm going to put that up there. That might be the worst thing we've said on the show. And
Yeah, it might be.
I've said some horrible shit.
It might be. It might be.
Honestly, I'm happy you just took that crown for me because I feel like I've been holding that crown for too long. I feel
You'll
like
get it
this-
back soon enough.
I feel like it's almost been one-sided how much dumb shit I say on this show that I'm honestly happy you just took that crown from me, and I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have that one because that was insane. That was a Chelly take. You
That was
just
a jelly
Chellied.
take.
You just Chellied.
That was a jelly take.
You just Chellied.
Yeah.
Wow. Gonna need Mason to clip that one.
Oh, here we go.
No, don't.
No.
start doing this.
It's very unlikely for snow to happen at extremely low temperatures because the air holds less moisture. There you go.
We're hanging the unlikely banners with Rav now.
Well, I literally thought that it could get so cold that like snow can't even form. And I think it does. So go ahead and look that up, chat.
Have you ever been skiing though?
I've been skiing, yeah.
Like the mountains when it's snowing and it's like negative degrees and
I understand that.
no, I'm just that's all right. We'll move.
It gets
So
so
I'm gonna-
cold that the air
This-
can't hold moisture.
So if it gets cold enough, the sky will freeze
Yeah, exactly.
and nothing will fall. All right, I'm in.
Well, go ahead and look
in.
it up, chat, and tell me I'm wrong.
I'm in. Do you know what my reason was for taking Wisconsin yesterday? Basketball. People forget the system. They get hot when it's cold.
They get hot when it's cold.
The Wisconsin Badgers get hot when it's cold. And that's the only reason I bet Wisconsin against Rutgers, and it came through the hoop. Just wanted to get that one out of the way. So I'm at the barbershop, Josh. I wanted to get my hair cut because I didn't want to be snowed in and have raggedy hair. Just in case I want to make some vids, just in case I'm locked indoors, just in case, whatever it is, kind of want to get the haircut out of the way. I'm at the barbershop, and I'm not balding. My hairline is definitely moving back, but I styled my hair the way I used to the other day just to see, and it's really not moving back that bad. Like, I have friends that are actually balding and whose hair is actually thinning, and he's cutting my hair, dude. And I definitely hype him up when he cuts my hair. I'm like, dude, yeah, this is fucking perfect. But I've never told a barber that I didn't like my hair. Like, I've literally asked for a haircut, not from this barber, from other barbers, gotten the complete wrong haircut, and then been like, dude, this shit's gas. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
And like dapped him up and been like, and then get in my car and like cry. So I've never not gassed up my barber.
Yeah.
I was telling this story last night on Night Sweats. And dude, this is all he did. That's all he did with his hand. Like, it wasn't like he, like, he literally just, and then he goes, damn, bro, I just brought your hair thickness back. Like, I should look thicker now that I'm done. It's like, and we're not working with hay. Like, my hair's never not been thick. My hair wasn't thinning when I fucking walked in here.
Oh,
You just rubbing your fingers on top of my head didn't make the thickness come back. Like, for a second there, I was almost like, dude, I'm not bald. Like, you didn't, like, it's not one of those barber things where it's like, my hair didn't look thin when I walked in.
He probably means that, like, it's like there's more volume to it. Like, instead of like it growing like all the same length and it's like flat, like when you like give it volume, it like sits on.
No,
top
it was
of each
flat.
other.
It wasn't like this. I had to put product in this morning. It was after he blew dry it flat, and it was dead flat. And he just, that's all he did.
Interesting. Well, he definitely textured like the top of your hair. That's what makes it have more volume.
Damn, bro, I brought the thickness back. Like, okay. My hair wasn't thinning before.
Dude, I think I'm gonna go today or tomorrow and get this chopped off.
What do you do?
All the back.
You're
I'm
doing the
just gonna
buzz?
go back to the fade. No.
Wow.
I'm
Go
gonna
back
keep
to the
top
fade.
longer.
I like that you just change up your haircut all the time.
Yeah.
I just get married
It's
to one
fun.
and then I do it until I'm sick of it.
It's fun.
Yeah, I get it. I just like I need something out the back because I have really bad anxiety and it's
You
like
like
my
touching it?
tick.
My hair's just too straight. It looks fucking dumb.
It's my tick.
Bummy, shut up, dude.
What do you say?
I need to cut.
Bummy, shut the fuck up, dude. I definitely have I'm definitely on the spectrum because I have really bad ticks. I'm convinced.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, as someone that's on the spectrum, I can spot the spectrum. And I got some news for you. There are some gentlemen within the Jets organization that are on that spectrum. It takes one to know one, and I know.
Oh yeah.
I know.
One of them wears number 12 or number 8. Sorry.
Yeah.
Changes number.
He wears number 8. While unlikely, it cannot be too cold. It has to do with the moisture in the air, not the temperature being too cold.
Yeah. But when it gets too cold, when it gets so cold, there's less moisture in the air. That's my. I mean, definitely not a correct take, but not completely wrong.
Ahmad might be on the spectrum. I'll take it.
I might be on the spectrum after that take.
I'll keep it. Dude, I saw this video the other day, and it was like this. It was obviously a skit, and the guy was like, "Oh my God, thank God I passed." And they were like, "What? What did you? What? What?" And he like gives him the paper, and like, "Dude, this is an IQ test. It says you have a 4." And then he's like in front of the TV, and he's like, "Look at the beat ball." All right, we got to search for Slate. Get me the fuck out of here. Get me off this segment. Run the graphic. Let's talk some sports.
Back.
Welcome back to Slate Surface. Party show. We serve Slate, give you all the plays and parlays you need on a Tuesday. Let's go. Still the best graphic of all time. Shout out. All right, Josh. I went 2-1 in college basketball yesterday. If I didn't force the NBA and college football, would have had a profitable day, so we moved to today. There are massive games on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. We're going to start with the Big East. St. John's Xavier. I am the Big East guy. I feel like I have a really good read on Big East teams. This spread reminds me of, I'm going to take you back to yesterday, Rutgers, Wisconsin. St. John's is just the better team.
Yeah.
They're just the better team, much like Wisconsin is the better team. However, I don't want to get ahead of myself and put Xavier down like that. Rutgers only has 2 Division I basketball players on their team. So when you bet against Rutgers or bet on Rutgers, if Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper don't have 25-plus points each, you're losing your bet.
Yeah.
Because no one else is good on Rutgers. Xavier's deeper than St. John's, for sure. But I love. Yeah, people also forget LC made a lineup at 7 a.m., posted it an hour before Night Sweats. Still pissed about it. I think I'm going to take St. John's here in this spot. Much like the Rutgers read, I feel like you could either take it as Xavier's only a 1-point underdog, but with the way Big East and home court advantage works, I do think it's telling that St. John's is -1. So I'm going to take St. John's and trust who I think is the better team. But just keep in mind when you're making these kind of bets that you're betting against a home team in a conference where home court advantage really, really, really matters in the Big East. And Xavier is a hard place to play, and St. John's does have some ultimate sellers on that team, one of them being Kadari Richmond. So just that one is my tread carefully pick 'em of the day with Xavier St. John's. But I'm going to take St. John's, and I might take the over. I need to look more into Xavier and see if their top scorers have been scoring at a good clip. But I do like St. John's in this spot. Might take the over. Tennessee, Florida, I'm getting my look back. Florida -4. This is a telling spread.
Yeah.
Tennessee's the number 1 team in the country, brother. They're 4-point underdogs on the road. This is where you take Florida. I get my look back for them not covering last game.
Love that.
So I'm taking Florida -4. And I feel like these spreads this year are telling. These spreads are telling
I
here.
feel like they are every year. Like they kind of give you one every day. You're like, okay, that makes no sense. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
sometimes you got to weed them out. When Ohio State was playing Michigan State and we took Ohio State because they were the home team, that was a bad bet. This one, not a bad bet. Florida at home against the number 1 team in the country as a 4-point favorite. We take Florida every single time, and you live and die by that. You live and die by that. I'm going to take Kentucky on the road to beat Georgia. I don't like this Georgia team. I really don't. I don't think this spread is telling. I don't think this is going to be a weird game. I think this is one of those -2.5 short money lines where Kentucky runs them out of the gym. I love Kentucky's seniority this year. I love the way they've built this team. And there's just nothing about this Georgia team that gives me faith that they're going to stay in this game.
I want to take the over in this game because I feel
like that over
because
too.
I feel like that spread, like they might not cover that spread, but I feel like it's going to be within a 10-point game. Like it's going to be a close game-ish, and I think we get that over. I think Georgia's going to keep up with them a little bit.
I like that. I don't hate that over either. I don't hate that over at all, actually. Josh, I know you're going to want to fade this team today. And it's the Arizona Wildcats as 3-point favorites against West Virginia, who, by all accounts, is radimus. But I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, and that I think is a phenomenal bet. I'm going to take Arizona's team total. West Virginia plays 0 defense.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is, dude. Every time I've bet against West Virginia, I just take the other team's team total, and it seems to smack at an insane clip, especially with a team like Arizona, who, by the way, I know we don't like talking about him. I know he's kind of a bastard, but guess what? Caleb Love is on an unreal stretch right now.
Yeah, someone said Caleb Love's going vintage Caleb Love.
He is.
The fact that he's been in college for that long, that he has a vintage status, is fucking insane.
He averages 24 against West Virginia. So I feel like Caleb Love is a great bet today. I love Arizona's team total today.
I'm going to take West Virginia ML in this game. Dude, people forget I did say take West Virginia ML against KU.
You did, actually.
People forget. And they locked them up. They locked up KU.
They did.
I love West Virginia. I'm going to take them.
Shout out Ben Smith in the YouTube chat. He said, take St. John's, Xavier fan. The Caleb Slurpage is back, only for today. I don't like him, but it is back. I'm taking Louisville -3.5 against Clemson at home. I've been in the Yum Center. It's an electric environment. All the students are back now. This Clemson team, if they're not at home, I really don't trust them, to be honest. I don't think they're a great basketball team. I put them in the same category as UNC. Anytime I can fade them against a team that I think is better than them, I'm taking the other team. I think Louisville is a better team, and they're at home. Give me the short favorite with Louisville. I did skip over the Pitt-Duke game. That's too big of a spread. I'm not betting those spreads on a day like this.
That either.
I'm not betting those spreads on a day like this. Josh.
What?
Georgia Tech is -1 to Cuse.
Your boys.
But they're not my boys anymore, and I think this is the game where I'm just going to announce to everybody in here, I'm off the Syracuse wagon because J.J. Starling is hurt. And he's going to be out for a long time. He's been out for the past 3 games, and I believe he's going to miss the rest of the year. So I'm off Syracuse. However, Josh, you're telling me that I can get Syracuse at home +1 against a fully healthy Georgia Tech team? And you're telling me I shouldn't take that? Keep in mind, Syracuse opened at -1, so the line has flipped.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't touch that game. I don't like betting Syracuse games.
And keep in mind, Josh, Georgia Tech is on a 5-game road streak. They've won their last 3.
Wow.
They've won their last 3. Oh, no, they're at home. This is their first game on the road. Sorry. They've been at home for 5 straight games. Now they're going on the road for the first time to play Q's.
I don't know.
J.J. Starling's back? I looked up a Syracuse burner last night, and I saw something about surgery. If Starling's back, I'm nuking Syracuse in GTA.
Let me see.
Can you confirm? If that's true, that would be massive. I thought he got an injury and they had to do surgery, unless I got sent out.
J.J. Starling returned to Syracuse basketball after hand injury. I felt good. I wanted to come back 2 days ago.
All right, yeah, I'm taking Syracuse. Yep, give me Syracuse.
Oh, he played against Florida State.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wow, Lauren's voice is back. Let's go. Wow, yeah, we're nuking Syracuse. POD. POD.
So you're back on Syracuse.
No, I'm back.
Fully
Okay,
back
so
in.
what I said before,
Yeah.
just erase that. We're going to fix that in post. Get rid of that. I'm in on Syracuse. Syracuse wagon is back. JJ Starling, PLD, Syracuse money line against Georgia Tech. We're back.
Love it.
Wow, that just made my day. I love watching JJ Starling play.
good.
Wow.
Dude, I
got sent out by a Syracuse burner. He said he had to get surgery on that hand.
Yeah, it's yeah, he's back.
What a table turner. Man, how those turntables turn.
I mean, that was 2 days ago, so I don't know if like something happened after that game. Now he can't play in this game. I don't know.
I'm going to have to find that burner and DM him something mean.
Dude, I have one of my favorite plays of the year on the board today.
Oh.
And it's kind of gross, but well, you'll
Can
like
I
it.
guess?
Yeah.
Buffalo +12.
No.
Ugh.
The over in the Bowling Green Western Michigan game.
Dude, what the fuck do you know about Bowling Green?
Dude, Bowling Green actually has a couple buckets on their team, like absolute buckets,
What do you
and
know
they
about
play
Bowling Green basketball.
They play zero defense, literally zero defense, and I want to take that over. I think Western Michigan being -5 is also telling too. I feel like they probably cover, but I want to take the over. 'Cause I feel like Bowling Green's gonna score, and Western Michigan's gonna score all over as well.
Bowling Green basketball from Josh and the Big 2-5. Bowling Green basketball.
Literally the Chicago Bulls.
All right, I like that over. I get down on that over. Moving down the slate. So, Josh, on a slate like this today, like, I do want to take, like, pot shots at games like Georgetown Marquette, but there's no point because I don't want to lose my ass on big spreads today. Like, there's no point when you have short money lines that we can possibly get dirty with. But I am going to take Cincinnati +6. Baylor's not a good basketball team. I don't mind taking those points. Wait, Zach Moore in the YouTube chat. Why is West Virginia Arizona system play? What system am I missing? Cold when it's hot? Does Arizona get cold when it's hot? Or cold when it's cold? I'm taking Cincinnati +6 against Baylor, dude. I have 3 teams in the category of teams that I don't think are good basketball. Baylor, UNC, Clemson this year. Anytime I can fade them, I'm fading them because I don't think they're good. And I've been right more than I've been wrong on those teams, to be totally honest with you.
Yeah.
The other games that I did like today, Josh, Oklahoma State, Kansas State over. I think that game squeaks over. It's going to be a gross over.
Mm-hmm.
Gross over.
Iowa, Nebraska, I feel like soars as well. It's at 161.
Yeah, that one might soar as well. I just don't trust Nebraska on the road.
Okay.
At home, they've been goated. Road, I don't know if I trust them yet. Auburn is 11-point favorites to Texas. That is the only short spread I feel comfortable taking today.
I would take Auburn, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, they're...
A long spread, I mean. I think Auburn's going to beat the shit out of them.
They might win the tournament this year.
I agree. And
They're
I think
the
it's
best
the
team.
perfect narrative because, Josh, they got bounced last year.
Yeah.
And it's revenge time.
100%. Dude, them being -18.5 against Mizzou, I looked at that spread and I'm like, I don't even know how that's possible. Because, like, the books clearly respect Mizzou somewhat. Like, they've given them respect on lines all year, and then we're plus 18.5 against Auburn. Dude, I knew we were just fucked.
Dude, I agree.
They're so good.
I think it's over. Like, Auburn's, like, no offense, Tex fans, you're getting dog walked tonight.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's just how good Auburn is as a basketball team. Mississippi State Vanderbilt, Josh. What a game.
What a game.
Give me that over.
I love that.
If there's one thing I've learned about
I
Mississippi
love that.
State this year, all they do is score points. That is it. All they do is score points. And I like this Vanderbilt team at home to get some buckets against Mississippi State. Mississippi State plays fast. It's fun. I think Vanderbilt speeds their clock up. I think they play with them. I think it's going to be a great game. I'm looking forward to that game.
Love it.
Guys, after I go through every game, I'm going to give you my card or my platter. So I'm just walking you through the games in case you had a question on a game. I'm just telling you what I would do. I'm taking SMU plus 6.5 against UNC.
Okay. You hate UNC. You fade them.
It's just a system play, dude.
That total is absurd.
Absurd. It might be the It's Already Locked. Can you start looking for the It's Already Locked?
It definitely is. It's got to be, though.
I'm going to take SMU plus 6.5 today. Again, I talked about it. Baylor, Clemson, UNC, 3 teams I don't think are good, 3 teams I don't trust this year in any spot. However, SMU did just get dog walked by Duke at home, and if there is a team in the ACC that's going to go into UNC and not be ready for the moment, it's going to be this SMU team, because unfortunately the football team was ready for the ACC. I don't think their basketball team is necessarily ready for the ACC. So this one is my least favorite bet of the day. I am going to take it, but my least favorite bet of the day is SMU plus 6.5.
Okay.
Texas Tech, BYU, what a weird game. Very weird game. I think I trust Texas Tech here, plus 2 against BYU. BYU still got a lot to figure out. And I do trust Texas Tech here in a short spread just because of how much BYU I think has to get figured out this year. Also, having watched BYU lose to Providence, once you lose to a team like us, I'm really nervous for you for the rest of the year because of how bad we are. But I love Texas Tech with the points here, dude, to be honest with you. I just feel like this might be one they could steal, and I could see this one being a 1-point game if BYU does come out and decide to play.
I kind of like that too, actually.
Josh, LSU, Missouri, give me the pulse check.
We are going to beat the living shit out of LSU.
Wow.
I think this spread, talking about a telling spread, this is a telling spread.
I
After
agree.
we just went on the road and got mollywopped by fucking Auburn. We're back home. We're minus 7.5 to a team with the same exact record as us. I don't think LSU's... I mean, we haven't really played anyone impressive. I guess we did beat KU, number 1 team in the country. LSU really hasn't played anyone that impressive to me. I think we actually beat the shit out of them.
I agree. I love this minus 7 for you guys. I also love this over, to be honest.
I like
or
that
maybe
too.
your team total.
I like the team total. They're going to be scoring.
But I do love the minus 7.5 as well.
Yeah. That might be... that. I have a weird feeling that has squad ride potentials.
Mizzou minus 7.5.
I have a weird feeling. Wow. Because that...
It's going to be Florida.
Yeah, it's going to be Florida.
It's going to be Florida, but Mizzou is cute.
I'm just saying,
Mizzou's
like,
a
it's going to
cute
be an
show.
option, maybe. Might not be the vote, but it'll
Josh,
be in there.
I have to get my look back with UCLA. I'm big on this UCLA team now. Solely because they play gritty, gross basketball, and I love the way they've built this team. And after losing to Nebraska, I think you come home and this is your get-right game against Michigan as a favorite. I love this. This might be up there with one of my favorite plays of the day. It might be Syracuse and UCLA.
Okay.
I just trust their defense, dude. You're seeing a low total for a reason. And I just trust UCLA. Low total, short spread. That tells me UCLA does their job.
Yeah.
That it's going to be a close, gritty game because every UCLA game seems to be a punch-you-in-the-mouth game other than Nebraska, who's just come out and looked phenomenal this year for no reason. But I love, love, love UCLA in this spot as a favorite at home. Play gritty basketball, play your brand of basketball, play good defense, and beat Michigan. I absolutely love that. All right, Josh, we need It's Already Locked, and then we need a plan B either in the UNLV Boise game or the Loyola Marymount St. Mary's game.
We're going to go to the Loyola game. We're going to go to the true plan B.
Okay.
The It's Already Locked is in the UNC SMU game. That is 167.
All right, 167. It's Already Locked, the highest over on the college basketball board. Dude, it feels good to be back.
It
A
does.
full college basketball slate. We're back.
And we're going to go with Loyola Marymount plus 14.5.
Wow,
late
okay.
night. I don't like St. Mary's this year. I've watched them. They don't impress me at all. They're not like they used to be.
I don't know anything about them, so
Yeah, I'm going to take Loyola.
I can't help you.
It's a lot of points. I haven't watched Loyola this year, but give me a lot of points to the St. Mary's team that hasn't impressed me.
The plan B is your bet. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
normally don't give any opinions on the plan B.
So we're going Loyola.
but I do tail. All right. Here's my favorite plays of the day. Dude, I might have to do a pay for the drinks parlay today. So many good college basketball, dude. I might have to do it to him today.
There's also a brand new league starting today.
What is that?
We could talk about it after.
Okay. All right. I'm intrigued. Games that I love. I love St. John's money line against Xavier. I think that one ends up being a game we look at. It's like, I can't believe St. John's is up 30. I love Florida -4. That's just a system play. Sometimes you got to strap up, put the seatbelt on, take the system. I love Kentucky money line against Georgia. That wouldn't be in my S tier. That's in my A tier. Because if there's a school that loves to sell, it is Kentucky. Keep it a buck with you. Arizona, I would put in my B tier, -3, but Caleb Love points is my S tier in that one. We're going to make a PrizePicks lineup after this. I love Louisville -3.5, but I love their money line more in a parlay. I would put their money line in S tier for parlay. 3.5, I'd put at B tier in terms of like how many units I'd put on it, or if I'm really confident. Syracuse S tier money line. JJ Starling's back. Run him out of the gym. Run him out of the gym. Run him out of the gym. Syracuse money line. I love the Bowling Green over with Josh. I don't know anything about it, but I love it because he loves it.
Let's go.
Cincinnati +6. I'm just fading teams that I don't think are good. Baylor's not good. I would put that in the A tier. I would put that in the A tier. Maybe we should do that, dude.
A little tier list.
Yeah, at the end of every episode, we should do a tier list with the logos, and I can drag them so people can see.
We could try to get that set up.
That'd be impossible to set up. I can already feel it.
No, we could do it.
Kansas State, Oklahoma State over. I'm gonna put in the C tier. If someone wanted to force a play out of me, that would be my forced play over of the day. Because you never know what you're going to get out of Kansas State. However, if they run the offense through Doug McDaniel, I do like them to cover +3 against Oklahoma State. But sometimes they come out and they don't do that, and then they look horrid. Auburn -11, C tier. Just a lot of points, but I think they dog walk Texas. Mississippi State, Vanderbilt over, S tier. That's an S tier bet. That's getting bet. That's getting bet today. The it's already locked is SMU and a UNC over. It's the highest over on the board. We got to take it. SMU +6.5 is C tier. If someone forced to play at me today, it'd be that one. Texas Tech +2, I was going to put C. It's actually jumping in the A tier.
Let's go.
I love that. UCLA moneyline, S tier. That's an S tier.
Wow.
I love that game. I love that game. UCLA and Syracuse are probably my two favorite bets today. I can't wait to put out a platter. I'm excited. I'm excited today, Josh. I'm excited.
Got a massive slate, dude.
All right, before we go to PrizePicks, let's do NBA, and then let's do the new league that you're talking about. That I still don't know what sport it is, but we move.
Okay. NBA.
I'm looking at the NBA board, Josh. I'm starting to try to dial in on props, not so much sides. So when I look at these games, I'm really just trying to think of props that I like in these games. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's a good day for props in the NBA.
I mean, you probably get some props on the Hornets.
Yeah, we could definitely get some props for a Suns player against the Hornets.
Probably get some in the Nuggets Celtics games.
I just don't like betting those games.
Yeah.
I might swerve in that corner. Woo. I don't want to take Wizards props against the Rockets because the Rockets play really good defense. Ooh, maybe some Lakers Mavs props. That could be dirty, but everyone's hurt, it feels like. Maybe someone on the Timberwolves, but they just played a really exciting game. So that seems like a weird back-to-back. Yeah, I'm gonna tentatively step away from the NBA. All right, talk to me about the new league, and then we'll do PrizePicks.
It's the TGL, that new indoor golf league. You've probably seen some videos about that, like the massive simulator. Have you seen guys hitting on that thing?
No.
So essentially, Tiger and Rory like put together this league with SoFi, and they have like I think it's like 15 guys, maybe 9. I forgot how many guys it is. 3 on each team. I think it's 5 teams, so 15 guys. And they play like team style golf on like the world's biggest simulator. So like it's like the simulator's the size of the front of this house. And they play like made up holes. Like they have like these like random odd holes. They're like, you know, like when we used to like play like the PGA game when we were a kid and like people made holes and they were like weird like elevations and shit. Like it's like that.
What is it called?
The TGL. It's
not on the books.
It's not on the green one. It's on the blue one right now, but it'll be on all of them, I'm sure. I want to take the dogs in the first matchup. I mean,
how do they even make a market for that?
Well, I mean, they're professional golfers. Like they're all like the good players. Like it's Matt Fitzpatrick, Ricky Fowler, and Xander Schauffele against Wyndham Clark, Shane Lowry, and Ludwig Aubert.
Oh, this is sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
Who's on New York?
New York is Matt Fitzpatrick, Ricky Fowler, and Xander Schauffele.
Yeah, I'm all in.
It's gonna be so dope.
I'm all in on New York.
They also they hit their shots at the screen and then turn around and there's like a light on the green and it tells you where to go put your ball. So you go put your ball there and then you play the hole out like in person. So like you're chipping and putting in real life. It's not like a simulator. It's like a real putting green.
Dude, I'm all in on New York.
It's gonna be so sick. But I want to fade New York. I want to take the Bay plus 100 just because they're dogs. I don't think that this. I think this league's gonna be weird. I think it's gonna be weird to like get adjusted to. And I just want to take a dog in something that like these guys have never played this before. They have
Also,
no
my
idea.
favorite golfer is Ricky Fowler, so I have to.
Yeah.
Wow, I love this.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
How do we watch?
It's on ESPN.
No
at,
way.
At 8:00. Yeah, it starts. At
Wow,
8
this
o'clock.
night's what's going to be electric.
Yeah, it'll
Lauren
be
and
dope.
Rav, lock in.
So they also have like weird formats too. So they have like triples. I don't know exactly what that format
Triples
is.
are best.
I don't know.
Do you know what show that's from?
No.
Triples are best. I think you should leave. So good.
Oh yeah.
Triples are best.
And they have singles too. So they'll have like Ricky's in a matchup against Shane Lowry, Fitzpatrick against Clark. So like they'll go like individuals at the end, but the first 9 holes are all 3 of them playing, I believe. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be very fun to watch. Wow. The let's see the schedule. Because there's only one match on today. Yeah, it's once a week they have a match. It's gonna be sick. Wow. Next week's Tigers team, they play.
All right, I'm all in, dude. All right, let's do some prize picks. I actually can't wait to bet on this.
It's gonna be fun.
That's electric. All right, let's do some prize picks. And then
It's also on PrizePicks.
we will get the people out of here. Wow. All right, guys, you're going to have to give me a minute because there's going to be so many squares. So I'm just going to go through and see what I'm liking here. I might swear, but in that corner, whoa.
Hold on tight. I've got.
I like Terrence Edwards for Louisville. But I'm going to cook. Hold on.
You want me to give you one?
Why don't you make a little two-piece?
A little
Joshy two-piece.
Okay.
Starling 15.5 is absolutely going in there. All right, there's a two-piece right there. My two-piece is going to be Starling and Love points. That's my first two-piece. Starling points and Love points in college basketball. That's my first two-piece. I absolutely love that one.
Okay.
Go
Let
ahead,
me
Josh.
see. So
Make a little Joshy piece for the people.
I'm just looking at these matchups real quick in the TGL.
Yeah. Get weird.
Give me.
Get weird. Don't be afraid to get weird.
Let's do holes 1 singles. Okay. Let's do this. This is my two-piece. Wyndham Clark. Holes 1 in singles. Click holes 1 singles. Less than a half.
Wow.
I think Matt Fitzpatrick does sit in this.
Wow.
And then he only has 2 holes, so he has to win one of the 2. Like if they tie both, you win.
Mm-hmm.
And then give me Mark Mitchell from Mizzou more than 13.5 points. When he goes, we go, and I think we go tonight.
I like it. Hold on,
That is the two-piece.
I'm chefing right now.
The TMA report. There it is. I might swerve in the corner. Whoa.
What's the TMA report?
That was the TMA report.
What do you know about Tamar Bates?
He's a bucket.
What do you think he scores tonight? Is it him or Mark Mitchell tonight?
Mark Mitchell.
You think it's Mark Mitchell tonight?
Yeah. He'll get to the line a million times too.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I kind of like Tamar tonight.
I'm telling you, it's Mark. He didn't do shit last game. He's about to go crazy. And he's good for a 3.
Oh, I think it's Tamar Bates, dude.
It's not Tamar.
Tamar Bates is averaging 9 over the last 5. He's up for 12.5.
I know. I'm telling you, Mark Mitchell. It could be both, but Mark Mitchell's hitting. I do love fading Wyndham.
Ugh, I apologize. It's got to be tomorrow. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow, Josh.
Okay.
Like, it has to be tomorrow.
Okay.
If it's not tomorrow, I'll chalk that to the game. Mark
All
Mitchell's also up for 1.5 turnovers. I've never seen that in college basketball.
Really?
That's so weird. All right, my second two-piece. Damn, they don't have him up for anything else. That's kind of botted. If they had it up, I would do Sebastian Mack PRA, but they don't, so I'm going to do Tamar Bates points, Sebastian Mack points. Those are my two pieces.
Okay.
For tonight. I might have some others as the day goes on, but I love that.
You're going to be on New York tonight, the New York golf team,
I am going to be on the
New York Golf Club,
I am going to be on.
minus 138.
Wait, so if I take Ricky and them more than 2.5 holes one, how many holes do they play?
They play 9 holes.
How would they not win more than 2.5 holes?
I mean, they tie a bunch because they're all really good. So that's what it is. Like, if there's like a birdie hole, like they're probably both going to have a chance to birdie. Let's see, dude. They have like literal breakdowns of each hole. It's actually kind of crazy. It's kind of insane. Here, let me see if I can pull this up for you.
Well, I know ties, yeah, but the 2.5, does that not feel so low for a simulator? Like, there's going to be weird shit.
Usually they're like 4.5 for a full round. So it's about right.
But do you not think weird shit's going to happen with these simulators? Like, someone's going to have a shot that the simulator maybe doesn't register correctly.
No, that won't happen.
Are you sure?
This thing's like, that won't happen.
How do you know, though?
I mean, there's been people playing on it.
And what they're saying, it's good or bad?
I mean, it looks crazy. They let the Barstool guys go in there, the foreplay guys. They went in there and played and did a video.
How'd they do?
I mean, they just like played like one hole and like tested it out. It was just sick. Like the facility, it's more just like showing off the facility. Like it's just. Have you not seen it at all?
Mm-mm.
Dude, let me show you this. Let me show you this. This is what the inside looks like. Oh, fuck, this picture sucks. Can you see that? There's an ad.
Might take a second for it to come up.
That's what the stadium looks like, and that's a simi.
Dude, Coop Eagle Shibo didn't make it this morning. Yeah, there was a kid in chat last night that thought University of Portland was an Ivy League because he had professors that taught in the Ivy League.
That is absurd.
Insane. Shout out him, though. He's a go.
And there's an ad. Did you not see that?
Need y'all's thoughts on Arsenal Newcastle. Should we dial in for him?
We could.
Let's dial in for him, dude. Let's dial in for him. People forget I kind of went legacies with soccer over the summer. Wow, that looks sick.
Doesn't it?
That's insane.
Yeah.
Can you like play there as a normal person or no?
No, I don't think so.
Damn it. All right, let me look at the PrizePicks squares for Arsenal Newcastle and then tell you what I think is going to happen.
They're playing on real grass too, like.
That's actually sick.
So sick.
This is an interesting game. I think Arsenal might walk them.
Okay. I mean, you don't want to hear my opinion. I promise you that. Unless it's Atalanta or Young Boys. You don't want to know.
The two pieces, Gabriel Jesus shots and Tonali tackles. I think Arsenal walks him.
Okay.
I think Arsenal walks him.
Okay.
Ooh, my tummy's growling. All right, I wanted to cook my parlay live, but I think I need to sit and absorb the slate.
Okay.
I think this is an absorb slate day before I just give it out. Because I want to do a pay for the drinks today. I haven't done a pay for the drinks in a long time.
You could pay for the drinks.
What if I paid for the drinks today? What would happen? Genuinely, what would happen?
People would get their drinks paid for.
Fuck, dude. I don't remember the last time I paid
Get a
for
fish
the
fillet, brother.
drinks, dude. I don't remember the last time I paid for the drinks, Josh.
It has been a while.
Josh, when's the last time I paid for the drink?
Years.
It feels like years, dude.
It does.
It feels like years,
It
man.
does.
Years. All right, I think that'll do it, dude. I think that might do it.
Okay.
I want to make some more prize picks, but I don't want to just keep.
You don't want to force, right?
Yeah, I don't want
I
to
think we're-
force prize picks. I mean,
Yeah,
I could make it 6, but I'm not gonna do it.
Don't do.
However, Davian McKnight half a 3 is going in there. Oh my God, they have so many 3 squares up today. Hold on, I'm back in lab. Everyone relax, I'm back in lab.
He's in lab. Everyone just relax.
Oh my God, I'm so deep in the lab. Oh, my belly.
Yeah, that's crazy. You must be hungry.
Dude, I'm really not, though. All right, 2-piece for 3s, then I'm done.
He ain't done.
2-piece for 3s, and I'm done. David McKnight half a 3, Miles Kelly more than 1.5 threes. Bang that and call your mother. See how she's doing. All right, Josh, say goodbye to the people, and we'll end the episode the way we end every single day.
We will be, everybody. Have a great day. Go Tigers, and go the Bay. Fuck New York.
Dude. Dude.
Come on.
All right. We end every episode the same way. Little inspiration, little motivation. I feel like it's not so much inspirational and motivational. It's more of a just check-in, maybe things that I've been thinking about, maybe something that helps you get through your day. So I guess you could consider that motivational. I feel like we talked a lot about what it's like when things aren't going your way yesterday and how you react and how difficult it is to kind of keep that positive mindset when things aren't going your way, when the tide is going against you, and how hard it is to be that same person when you're with the tides. Because when you're with the tides, it feels like you're flying. And I think something that I wanted to talk about today that kind of ties in with that is, work can be so difficult no matter what you do. I think we are blessed to have a very easy level of work. It's not easy, but it is in terms of, the garbage, the guy that wakes up to do the garbage man. People that have to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs. So I'm very thankful for what we do. But what we do, failure happens a lot. You make a video, gets 2,000 views. That feels horrible. You make a video, everyone makes fun of you. You put a pick out, it loses. And I think something I wanted to talk about is just that feeling of failure. I saw Joe Rogan talked about it. And I wanted to talk to you guys about it. And he basically said that the feeling of failure can just feel so overwhelming at points. And I think that's true. I think that feeling of failure is the scariest feeling ever. And it can be in your professional life. It could be in your personal life. It could be in your relationship life. Just that feeling of when you feel as though you failed or you have failed, it can just feel so overwhelming. Extremely overwhelming. It feels like the walls get a little smaller. It feels like the facade starts cracking. You don't feel like yourself anymore. You feel like you can't think straight. You feel like nothing you do after that is the correct response. You feel like nothing you're doing is correct because you failed. And it can just be so overwhelming. And it can sometimes feel like you're wearing a weighted jacket. Because failure's tough, dude. We live in a world now where you kind of get made fun of if you chase something. You kind of get made fun of for trying, which I think is really sad in this day and age. I think a lot of people who don't have the courage to try instead make fun of, which can be really hard. And it can feel impossible to get past. It can really feel like the minute you have that failure, and it could be in a relationship. You could have failed your partner. You could have made the wrong decision. It could be in your personal life. Maybe you didn't call your friend and he thought you were going to call him on his birthday. It could be in your professional life. We fail multiple times in our professional lives. Maybe that presentation you made for work didn't come off as you hoped it would. Maybe that great idea you had didn't really come through. And it can sometimes literally feel impossible to get past, and it makes you want to sit there. And that's the funny thing about failure is it attacks your psyche and it makes you just want to sit there and stop doing what you're doing and stop pushing forward. And it makes you feel like a loser. You feel like a loser when you fail. But I think I also heard something yesterday that I think is good to hear. And, you know, it's a little bit of humor, but I think it turned me in the right direction. Don't take life too seriously because you're not going to make it out alive. And I think, wow, what a great way to look at life. There's not a single person you can look at in history that made it out of life alive. And I think when you start looking at life through that lens, stop taking everything so seriously. Have a little fun. You're not going to make it out alive. If you play it safe your entire life, I got news for you. We're both going to end up in the same place. We're both going to end up in the same place. If you play it safe and you don't take risks and you don't try something, I got news for you. The person that did take risks, did try something, and had a little fun along the way, you're both going to end up in the same place. So when you are having those feeling of failure and you feel like the world's against you and you feel like the facade is crumbling down and you feel like you got that weighted jacket on, just do me a favor. And just remember that we're not going to make it out of this thing alive. So have a little fun while you're here. Don't take it so seriously. And understand that failure is a good thing because it means you're trying. It means you're trying. People that don't fail aren't trying anything. And there's not a single successful person in the world, Dave Portnoy, Jeff Bezos, anyone you want to look at has failed more times than they've succeeded, but it's about the person that just keeps going. So I know how overwhelming that feeling of failure and depression and sadness can feel. And I know sometimes it literally feels as though you can't get past it. You wake up in the morning, you're like, when am I going to feel normal again? But I think a great way to do it is let's start looking through the lens of you're not going to make it out of this thing alive, so who cares? Have some fun. Try something. Keep going. Because I got news for you. We're all going to end up in the same place. So either you had fun in this life that not a lot of people get a chance to live, or you didn't. So why not have a little fun, take it a little less seriously, and try something, and go for something, and just keep pushing? Because I got news for you. This too shall pass. You feel really great right now? This too shall pass. You feel really bad right now? This too shall pass. We end every episode with the same thing. Take one step forward, but how hard it can be to take a step forward in life. And sometimes we take steps backwards. And I think that's okay. I think this last year, not 2025, 2024, I think for the first time in my life, I realized what it's like to take 3 steps back, 4 steps back, and it feels like you keep taking steps back. And I think the real strength and the real power comes from the person that wakes up and attempts to take that step forward every day. So do me a favor, be the person that attempts to take that step forward today. And even if you don't take it forward and maybe you get pushed back a little bit, every day that you wake up and attempt to take that step, you're the stronger person than the person that didn't. So do me a favor, take a step forward for me today. I know how hard it can be. I love you guys so much. We'll be here tomorrow morning, same time, same place. The only day that we might be doing remote is Thursday because there's a polar vortex. Potentially a foot of snow could be entering Texas, which literally could shut the state down for months.
It will.
So keep in mind, we might have to do remote, but guess what? We're still going to be sweating bets. We're still going to have a great time. I love you guys so much. Thank you to everyone that tunes in every single day. It means the world. We got so much planned for this new year and this show. I'm going to be better about being on time. I just got lost in the Instagram Reels this morning studying, trying to make some skits, and that's my bad. It won't happen again, I promise. Josh, we are 4 episodes away from 200 episodes.
That's crazy. I didn't realize that.
I just realized today we are 4 episodes away from 200 episodes. If you told me this show would make it to 200 episodes, I would have told you that you're crazy, but guess what? I'm crazy. I love you guys so much. Seriously, for everyone that tunes in every single morning and shares the show and follows the socials on Twitter, it means the world to me. So thank you guys so much. There's no words to express how much it means, the support that you guys give this show and the people that show up and chat every day. I love you guys so much. We'll see you here tomorrow, same time, same place. Go tune into BTL. I can't wait to see Steamed Krabs. I'm going to stay away from Rav because he might be a dead man walking in GTA after that segment. But I'm on Rav's team tonight. We got night sweats tonight. We don't want to lose out on the streaming hours. Me, Lauren, and Rav are running back night sweats tonight. We're going to have a lineup for the peeps. We're going to have a lineup for the bros. We're going to have a lineup for the gals. I can't wait to see you guys tonight. Please tune in. We had so much fun last night. It's a great time. We got the lights moving. Lauren's voice was lost. We were talking to some kid that thought Portland was in the Ivies. Same channel. Just show up.